Hello and welcome to the LFCCast, a new channel where we discuss Liverpool FC related nonsense or non-nonsense, if it depends who you are really. My name's Dan.
And I'm Greg.
And today's video is going to be the post-thoughts of the Liverpool and Man City game. We're going to be doing a lot of videos on here, so hopefully, join us, subscribe, like these videos if you like listening to us. That side there was Greg in the background. Greg, hello.
I didn't sigh, Dan.
He was sighing right at me.
I was just waiting for you to make a mistake so we could start again, but you haven't this time, so things are going well.
Things are going well. No mistakes as of yet, John. I mean, Greg. Oh, I'm only messing with my joke, and that was on purpose. It was not a mistake. It was a double bluff. Okay, so should we jump straight into it, Greg?
Yeah, go for it, because you're going to be hosting this one, I believe, and
Yeah.
you're going to ask me a few questions, I think.
I think I will. So get ready, Greg, because
I'm ready.
Man City versus Liverpool was a hell of a game, and unfortunately we lost 3-1. What are your overall thoughts on this, Greg?
Well, I'm just glad that we're doing this like nearly 24 hours later, because I was distraught last night.
Yeah.
But, I'm feeling a bit better about things.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it was first game of the season. Well, our second game of the season. Very, very difficult game.
Yeah.
City at home. I don't think it'll reflect too much on what our whole season's going to be like.
No, at the end of the day, it's Man City, world class. You're at their ground. There's not going to be many people who are going to go to Man City and win. Do you know what I mean? And especially so early in the season.
Definitely. And I think we've got a few exciting things coming. We just signed 9 players. Yeah, we're going to miss Suarez. We're going to miss him massively.
Yeah.
But we've got some good players coming in, and obviously we've got Balotelli. So hopefully he's going to be our little.
He'll be class for us, I'm sure.
Our little spark, our little bit of magic, hopefully, because we may miss that with Suarez gone now.
Big bad Balotelli.
Yeah.
I don't think he's too bad. I think that's all nonsense, all rumours that. I know he's done stuff. I know this will be in another video, but just quickly touching on Balotelli here. I know he does silly things, but he's not as bad as people make out.
He's not. I made up. Really happy. He did throw darts at people. He did set his bathroom on fire.
Don't we all?
He did drive into a women's prison.
Yeah, so do I. Regularly.
Yeah. We all do that, don't we?
Okay, so yeah, we do. I do it quite a lot, actually. That's how I met my missus, 8 years strong. My missus isn't from prison, by the way. Anyway, Liverpool and Man City. So, Greg, who was your best performer on the night?
Well, I've seen a good few things off a few players, but I think for me, Sterling, again, I think he was brilliant. You could see his energy, you could see how hard he was trying.
Yeah.
I think a few players lacked a bit of match fitness, but he was trying. There was a few good moments of Sturridge as well, but definitely Sterling for me. How about you, Dan?
I think you see, Sturridge, I thought he was quiet. He had some glimpses, which some signs of potential, but I just thought he was a bit quiet. My key performer in that game was Lovren.
You see, I disagree there.
Well, fuck you. I'm messing.
No, I think I've been really, really impressed with Lovren up until this game, and I could see mistakes starting to creep in.
Yeah, I suppose so, for the Aguero goal and the first goal.
Yeah, the first goal, he was the one that headed it down to
Moreno.
And
but then again, I don't. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe Lovren didn't have his best game, but I do think Moreno, apart from that mistake, was solid. I thought he was really good down the wings.
He was, yeah. He's an attacking player.
Yeah.
And I think just coming into the Premiership, I just think he was a bit slow for the opening goal. I think he's going to adapt. He's going to change. He's going to get better. He's going to get used to the league.
But what a first game to come into, Man City debut,
and a difficult game as well. He must have been really looking forward to it, but such a hard game to come into.
Definitely.
And I think it's great that we've got a left-sided player there now to play on that side.
Finally.
But if he'd used his right foot to clear the ball, he maybe would have been able to clear it a bit easier and a bit quicker.
It might have only been 2-1 instead of 3-1.
Yeah. Well, it depends. if Lambert had maybe shot with his second chance rather than trying to put it over to Sturridge. But
definitely. Well, we'll touch on that in a bit.
Okay.
But
sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, Dan. I'm
getting too
I need to wait
excited,
for the
Greg.
questions, don't I?
I've got set questions here, Greg. So don't meander. All right, no money messing. We welcome meander. We welcome meandering on this podcast because there will be a lot of meandering. So anyway, Greg, who then in the game was your worst performer? I know the answer already.
You do, and we've not spoke about this, have we? Because
no, we haven't.
We were in work today, but then I booked half the day off, which was nice.
Ooh.
So anyway, my worst player by quite a mile was Johnson. Just think, and I've read a few things saying, he was out of position. We played him, on the other side, and that.
No, he's still shit.
He is, and he was going forward, and he was just giving the ball away just easily.
Yeah.
I think either next game or very soon, I think Manquillo is going to be put in there, and... Well,
he's going to have to because it looks like Johnson was injured, wasn't he? Come off injured.
Yeah, well, I forgot about that. Yeah, so Johnson's injured. Yeah.
So it gives Manquillo a perfect opportunity now to get in the first team and stay there. And I hope he takes it because, I don't like anyone getting injured, but there was a little tiny part of me when Johnson went off injured that thought, thank God for that. Do you know?
A little bit harsh, but I see what you're saying. Moreno might be injured as well. He might not be able to play in the Spurs game. So
when I seen him go down, because it was one of them injuries where, when they just get the ball, no one around them, and then you just hit the deck, and you usually think they're the worst then because there's only one reason why you've hit the deck. You know what I mean?
You're definitely hurt then, aren't you?
Yeah, so it looks like he's rolled on his ankle. But he was able to finish the game, which is good news. I suppose he had to finish the game.
Yeah, which was good. He wanted to get back on. You saw that in him. I think they were trying to say to him, "You sure you want to go back on?" And he just wanted to come straight back on.
He was very brave. You could see him talking, couldn't you, to the physio, saying, "No, I'm going to come back on. I've got to. There's no choice. No team. We had 10 minutes. It was." Speaking of how we got beat, what do you think caused our defeat on the whole?
Obviously, our defence again. With them, they haven't played together that much, so I think that needs strengthening. Yeah, and I think also Gerrard as well. I'm a massive Gerrard fan. He's a legend guy for me, but I just think it's a slow start again from Gerrard. I think it was the same at the beginning of last season, I feel, and we need those long balls off him, but he should be there protecting the defence. But I agree. I just don't think he was there last night for them.
He's getting on now, Gerrard, and he's class, and he's in this defensive role, and he will adapt to it in time. But it's a difficult role to just take on. Do you know what I mean? He's been an attacking type midfielder all his career. He's a good tackler, don't get me wrong, but now he has to play that holding defensive role now. And
I thought he got better and better last season in that position, and then started this season, and it just seems so it's a little step back. But it's only been
2 games.
So who knows?
I agree. For me, the worst performer on the pitch was Johnson. I agree with you completely there.
Yep.
So, I hope we get rid of him, to be honest with you. Do you reckon there's still time?
What, to get rid of him?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he'll go.
You don't think he'll go?
No, I think we'll keep him.
Why not?
I don't know. I think Rodgers likes him. He's put a lot of faith in him. He's played him a lot. I think. Yeah. I think we'll be keeping him now. Hopefully, as a backup player to Manquillo. Manquillo can get in there now.
I suppose
secure his position.
Yeah, I suppose having Johnson as a backup player isn't the worst substitute to bring on, is it?
No, not at all.
I think he'd be a good player actually. Do you know what? You'll probably get a lot more out of Johnson if he is a substitute coming on. I think he's lost his legs now. I feel like he can't play every single game and he's suffering for it now. So I think
I agree.
Having him on the bench to come on in the last 30 minutes, he'll be able to show his old self and burst forward and run back because he'll be fit to do it. So yeah.
Okay, question for you, Dan.
Go ahead.
What players do you think will go now before the close of the transfer window?
What players do you think will go?
Yeah.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Maybe Johnson.
Yeah.
Barini.
Yeah. 14 million for Barini. That's, you know.
I think that's gone.
Yeah.
I don't think they're interested in paying 14 million.
There's talk about him going on loan now for another season, but 14 million, we should have got that.
It was him, I've heard, wasn't it? He didn't want to.
Go. Yeah. So
we'll see.
We'll see.
But anyway,
sorry, I had to throw a question out there. Then, though.
Good question, Greg. Good question.
Back to your questions.
No, just back to the Man City game. I thought we played really well overall, Greg. I thought, even though we lost 3-1, there was definitely signs there, especially in the first half. I thought that we could have, if we played how we did in the first half, I feel like we could have went away with a win, but we just seemed to fall apart in the second half. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. I think the first 30, 40 minutes, we were really good. We were winning the game, I think, in that time, until they scored, and then
the mistake, and then
things changed a bit. And then when we went 3-0 up, I thought we relaxed a little bit. We calmed down. We started playing some nice stuff.
Went at them, yeah.
Yeah, Lambert got his goal. Well, whether it was his goal or off the defender.
It looked like an own goal, that, didn't it?
Yeah. And then, obviously, we had other chances until Johnson went off, and obviously we went down to 10 men.
Yeah.
And then it changed again. But, yeah, for the first 30, 40 minutes, and then towards the end, I thought there was some good stuff going on.
I do. And there was a lot of positives that I seen from that game as well, especially Markovic, who come on.
Yeah.
For me,
really
he really looked good. I know he was only on for 10, 20 minutes, or was he 30 minutes? Yeah, I think it was about 30 minutes. Yeah. But he come on bright, didn't he? He was making runs with him, and Moreno were linking up really well.
Yeah, I was really impressed. And is he 20 years old?
I think Markovic, he's 20. I think he's 20, yeah.
20, yeah. It reminds me a lot of Patrick Berger, but that might just be his hair.
Yeah. I think it's just his hair. Do you know what he reminds me a lot of?
Who?
Roger Federer.
Yeah, I'll go with that as well.
But I think that's just his hair.
Yeah. No, I was really impressed. Do you know what? The one I'm a bit still unsure about was Emre Can when he came on. You know, he looks like a strong guy, but he looked a bit slow, a bit sluggish at times.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll be class. And again, he's another one who's in his early 20s, isn't he?
Yeah.
Kids, aren't they? I mean, Man City are full of experienced players. Silva, Torre, Aguero. We have to bring on people like Can, Markovic, who eventually will become them type of players, I hope. Yeah. But, we've got to give them time, let them gel. So, who was your man of the match?
Man of the match for either team or for us?
For either team.
Jovetic, I think. It's class. He could have got a hat trick there, and especially his second goal.
Yeah.
We maybe shouldn't have given him that much space, but that was brilliant the way he started it with a little flick, and then
definitely. That flick! I thought that flick at first was someone else, and then when I seen it was Jovetic who done the flick and then made the run into that space. He's last season he wasn't even considered a good striker. Like he was injured, I believe.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of it was down to injury, but at the moment you can see why he's like keeping people out of the team. I know Aguero's just coming back from injury and getting match fit and that, but you can see, can't you, why he's keeping people out of the team now?
Definitely, Greg. I agree.
Really good.
I mean, you can't keep Aguero out of the team, but there's a good job that he's injured all the time. Jovetic should be chuffed about that. And typically, Aguero comes on, and within 22 seconds, puts the ball in the back of the net. Yeah, how did that go in, Greg?
Yeah,
23.
No, I don't know. Are we looking at Lovren again there for a mistake? Was he a bit slow? Was he? I don't know. Was that a bit harsh? Yeah, or Mignolet. Yeah.
You see, what I seem to think with that goal, I know that Lovren didn't really have the speed, but it seemed to me that Mignolet come running out, which gave Aguero the opportunity just to sidestep it and put it into the side of the net.
Yeah.
He should have held back
for him, couldn't he? Yeah.
I agree. Cool. Well, overall, Greg, Man City are a great team, superb team. You can't deny that. But on a positive for me, Liverpool are looking like a great team.
They are.
And the scoreline, regardless, kind of masks the fact that we actually played pretty well at times.
Pretty well. And I think, Spurs, going there, we're going to see a big difference there as well.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be scared of us going forward, and I don't think our defence is going to get troubled so much by like Soldado and Adebayor as obviously Man City's forwards.
Jovicic's and the Torres and Silvers and that.
Yeah.
You're obviously going to struggle with them. I'm excited, Greg, for the new season ahead, which gives us the opportunity to finish by saying, where do you think we will finish in the league?
I'm going to say in the top 4, and I'm going to say 4th.
Okay, I'm going to say in the top 4, and I'm going to say 4th. Which is which it's just being honest. You get a lot of fans. I watch a lot of fan videos, Greg, and I see like people go, "Where do you think Liverpool will finish?" And just go like that, "First, lad."
Yeah,
first. And it's like, yeah, I would love us to finish first, same as last season. But come on, the quality Chelsea have, Man City have, and the money they've spent, it's going to be hard.
It is.
I'll be happy with 4th.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be happy with top 4.
Well, Greg, thank you very much for taking part in this podcast. This is episode 1 of the LFCCast. I hope you enjoy it. We were only planning to do 10-minute recording. It's gone all the way up to 16 minutes. Is that, Greg? I think it is.
I didn't know. Well, as I said to you before, Dad, I got a stopwatch. Ready to, and I didn't press start, so I don't know how long it's been.
So Greg had one job to get a stopwatch and start it and stop it at 10 minutes. And he failed the one job.
But it's been fun, Dan.
It has been fun, Greg. So hope you enjoyed this video or audio, guys. If you like it, click like in the comments below. Subscribe to us. And also put your views in the comments below, because if you disagree with what we've said and you say, "Oh, Dan and Greg, what are you on about 4th? We're easily going to win the league," or "Fucking hell, we're going to get relegated," let us know in the comments below as to why you think that. And we'll definitely get back to you. So, I've been Dan.
I've been Greg.
And this is the LFCcast. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Cheers, guys. Bye.